Hello everyone, my name is Kaleen and welcome to the Flexia online studio. Today we're going to go through a short wall Pilates workout suitable for all levels. We're going to be using the wall, so make sure you have some blank space where you can spread your arms out pretty wide. And if you'd like some cushioning on the floor, grab a mat. We'll be on and off the mat today, depending on how much grip you need on the floor. All right, let's get started. Center your feet, one under each hip. Take a big breath in, reach up. Lengthen your body from toes to fingers. And then exhale, nod your chin and round your spine down to the mat, softening your knees. Taking a big breath here. Maybe swaying a little side to side. Arms are heavy. Head is heavy. Big breath in, and then exhale, drag your spine back up to standing. We're going to open up the front of your chest so you can stand a little bit taller with one of my favorite stretches called the wall clock. So you're going to come right next to the wall, facing parallel to the wall, and the leg closest to the wall will take a step forward. Your hand closest to the wall goes up to the 12 o'clock position. Now, if this is really uncomfortable for your shoulder, you can take a step away from the wall, or you cannot take your arm quite as high. Instead of working at that 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock range, you're just going to work in the 3 to 6 to 9 o'clock range. All right? So here we go. Take your arm, palm is going to stay on the wall. Reach that arm super long and up, and then slowly slide your arm in a big circle behind you. So going past that 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock position and bringing it down to a 6 o'clock position. I want your chest to stay as far pointed forward as you can. Here at the 6 o'clock position, reach your fingertips down to the floor and just gently tip your head away from the wall. Big breath. And then let's start to take your arm back up to the 12 o'clock position. Lengthening the arm like you're going to be the minute hand on a clock. I don't want you to be the hour hand, short and stubby. I want you to be that long minute hand. Good. Take your arm off the wall, shake it out. I already feel a little more relaxed on that side we just stretched. Let's do the other direction. Again, parallel to the wall, the foot closest to the wall steps forward. Take your arm up to the 12 o'clock position. Reach up nice and long, and then slowly slide your arm behind you on its way down to the 6 o'clock position. Keep the breath going and the arm super long. Good. Once you're at the 6 o'clock position, lengthen the fingers down to the floor and tip your head away from the wall. Nice and gentle. Don't strain your neck. But let's just find some length from the fingertips through the elbow, shoulder, neck, and up into the ear. Good. Head comes back to neutral. Slide your arm behind you back up toward the 12 o'clock position. Reaching the arm super long. And come on up to standing. Nice job. We're going into some standing squat work. So first, the wall is there for balance because we're going to go into squats on your heels and toes. So stand parallel to the wall with the wall within touching distance, just so you can reach out if you need some extra balance. We're going to start standing tall and then squat into a half squat. Lift your heels. Stand up tall, keeping your heels up, and then lower the heels. So it's 4 parts. Here we go. Squat, heels up, stand up, heels down. Good. Squat, heels up, stand up, heels down. Keep going. Only use the wall if you need it. We're getting big ranges of motion in the ankles and working on the balance. Maybe a little brain teaser, a little coordination here. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to reverse it. So this may give your brain a little tease. I'm not on my mat, which is actually a little bit easier. If you're on a squishy mat, it's going to make balancing a little bit harder. So feel free to choose the surface of your choice. Here we go. So we start, heels come up. Keep the heels up, squat. Lower the heels, stand up tall. Tiptoes. Squat with the heels up. Lower the heels and stand. Keep going. Tiptoes. Squat. Heels down and stand. Good. 4. And 3. Woo! The mat is definitely harder. And 2. Good. 1. Beautiful. All right. We're going to use the wall for our next series of squats. So if you need to step off of your mat so you have a good grip on the floor, please do so. If your mat's really sticky, stay on it. We're going to come into a wall squat with your butt, your back, and your head up against the wall. Legs are as close together as possible here. Now, you can make this harder by sinking down to like a 90-degree hip angle, which means your thighs are parallel to the floor. Or you just go as deep as you can, because we're going to be here for a while. All right? Make sure that your heels are not behind your knees. They're right under your knees in this position. So let's start. We're just going to hold this squat position, both legs on the floor. Take your arms, reach them long, press the back of your hands into the wall, and let's make a big snow angel on the wall with your arms. You're going to go as high as you can, and if your fingers don't quite touch the wall, that's okay. Get them as wide as you can. Good, we're going to do 2 more. Rooting through the feet into the floor. Heels pressing into the floor, and then the entire width of the ball of your foot as well. Last one here. Hold your arms at the top. Now, let's lower the left arm and side bend to the left, lengthening the right side of the body. And then come on up, switch sides. One more time to each side. If you're not feeling a burn in your legs yet, squat a little deeper. We're going to add on to this. Beautiful. Come back to center. Your arms can come wherever is comfortable. Maybe they're on your hips. That's where mine are going to be for now. So the legs are together. From here, we're going to lengthen one leg out so it's straight. And then keep that straight leg and lift it as high as you can without letting your knee bend. Lower and tap the floor and lift. Lower, lift. Good. Lift. Press into the floor and into the wall. Lengthen out the leg that's moving for 5 and 4. 3, 2, and 1. Place your leg down, foot back on the floor, switch sides. Here we go. Lengthen the leg out long. Press into the floor, press into the wall behind you. Straight leg lifts up and taps the floor. Good. Keep the knee super straight. I want you to feel the quad working to keep your knee really straight on the moving leg. Nice. Everybody's range of motion is going to be different. The key thing here is that you're only going as big as you can with a straight knee. I don't want to see your knee bend. If you get higher, knee's got to stay straight. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on up to standing. Shake it out. We're going into some side leg lifts. So this is going to create a little bit of tension on your side body because we're going to lean into the wall like a side plank. You have the option to be on your hand or on your elbow against the wall. The closer you are to the wall, the easier this is going to be. The further from the wall, like don't get too far. But that means you're going to tip a little bit more and have to work harder on both sides of your body. So from this position, prop yourself up against the wall. Find that lean. You should be leaning a little bit into the wall, but I want your body to be nice and straight. So we're not sagging like a hammock or tenting like a teepee, okay? Nice and straight body. The leg furthest from the wall hovers off the floor, and we're going to kick it out to the side and slowly bring it back. Lift and back. Good. Lift. Toes are pointed straight forward. Waist stays long on both sides of your body. Think about length from the heel all the way up through the crown of your head. Get your breath to work with you. And I feel this mostly on my standing leg. Y'all, my hip is burning. It's a good butt workout. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good. Let's flip around. Do the other side. Pick your arm position. Find your lean. Lengthen. Your entire body gazes forward. Hover that leg furthest from the wall and then lift. Exhale, lift. As you lift, can you keep your core engaged? That little bit of weight toward the wall lights up your standing hip. Beautiful. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. All right.
This is a quick interruption to say that if you like this video, you should check out the Flexia Reformer, a studio-grade reformer designed to fit in your home and your life. You'll never wonder how you're doing or what to do next with the award-winning online studio that delivers real-time feedback and after-class report cards. Go to flexiapilates.com to learn more. All right, back to your video.
We've got the legs warm. Yeah, we're going to do some wall push-ups. So the wall push-ups, again, hands are going to be just wider than your shoulders, and they're not going to be super high up, although you can go pretty high up with the arms in this particular wall push-up exercise. The key thing here is that the further you are from the wall, the harder this is going to be. The narrower your arms are, the harder it's going to be. But I want to keep length through your torso, up through your shoulders and neck. So the basic movement is hands on the wall, and you're going to lower your torso toward the wall so that your elbows touch the wall, and then you're going to press back up. All right, here we go. Find your arm position. A little bit higher towards your head is going to make this a little bit easier. Here we go. Bend, elbows tap the wall. Press away. And bend. And tap. These are sneaky. Keep your torso super strong. Hips don't sag. Good. Gaze is straight forward. Wide fingers, entire width of the palm, pressing in to the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. All right, let's make your way down to the mat with your feet up on the wall. I want your hips and your knees bent at about 90 degrees. You can play around with the spacing, but I don't want super sharp angles here. So I don't want you to be too scrunched up like a ball. Your tailbone should be able to be flat and relaxed toward the mat when you're laying on the floor. Take your arms down by your side. And from here, we're going to go into an articulating bridge. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, roll your hips up toward the ceiling, keeping your feet stable on the wall. And then exhale again to roll the spine down. This might feel a little bit like bridging on the reformer foot bar. Exhale, roll the hips up. Good. And come all the way down. So I love bridging with a 4-breath pattern. Well, it's 4 counts. You're doing 2 breaths here, but it's an exhale on the way up, a pause at the top to breathe in, and then an exhale to roll down, and a pause at the bottom to breathe in again. We've got 2 more here. We're going slow, thinking about moving the spine, 1 spine bone at a time. Keeping the feet flat on the wall, knees pointed straight up to the ceiling. Good, we're gonna go up and hold at the top of your bridge. Here we go, hold your hips up. Now from here, take your right leg, reach it up to the ceiling. Straighten your knee as much as possible. Tap the wall with your toes and lift the leg back up toward the ceiling. We're going to tap 5, tap 4, tap 3. Keep your hips super level side to side. Good. And 1 more. And lower the leg. Keep your hips up. Switch sides. Straight leg up to the ceiling. Lower toward the wall. Come back up. Good. Breathe. 4. Press into the wall with your other leg. 2. And 1. Good. Lower your foot to the floor and roll your spine down. Whew. Nice job. Shake it out. From here, scoot a little bit away from the wall so that your legs can be straight with your feet on the wall. My legs are maybe a foot off the ground. My heels are maybe a foot off the ground. That's about a nice baseline. You are welcome to scoot far enough away to keep your legs on the floor if this is too hard. Or if you want more challenge, scoot closer to the wall, inch your legs up toward the wall. We're going to do some teaser work here. I may regret this, but we're going to do it together. All right. If you can't do a teaser or a roll up, you're going to work in an ab curl position. Here we go. Take your arms up to the ceiling, keeping your legs on the wall. You're going to breathe in to prepare, and then exhale, nod your chin, roll up into a teaser torso, keeping the feet on the wall. Beautiful. Take a breath in, exhale, roll back down to the floor. Do that one more time. Now, if you can't go all the way up, you're going to curl up into an ab curl just like I'm doing now. Look at your feet. And then curl back down. We've got 2 more. Here we go. Exhale, teaser or ab curl, your choice. Come on up. Exhale again to come down. Good. 1 more. Beautiful. All the way down. Now we're going to work those hip flexors and abs again. Roll up either into your teaser or your ab curl. Hold it here. Now lift your right leg, keeping it straight. It's going to come off the wall, tap the wall. Lift. Lift. Good. So you can see this is the movement I'm doing. Straight leg goes up and down. Yes. Hold. And 5. Lift. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lower the leg. Roll all the way to the floor. Whew. We got to do the other side. Here we go. Exhale. Curl up. Hold your teaser torso or your ab curl. Lift the other leg. Keep it straight. We lift. 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 Yes. Good. Tall and proud if you're in the teaser torso. Yes. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot on the wall. Roll to the floor. Ooh, nice job. All right, we're going to roll onto your stomach and finish up with some swan. So, legs are long and behind you. Palms on the floor next to your shoulders. I'm not concerned about whether your feet touch the wall or not, but we got to work our postural muscles here. All right, gaze is toward the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the back of your armpits. And on your exhale, lift your chest to gaze come forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower back toward the floor. Again, coming on up. Breathing in at the top. And then exhaling all the way back down. I don't want too much weight in your arms because I'm actually going to ask you to lift your arms in just a few reps. So practice not putting any weight into your arms. Here we go. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. All right. Come all the way up into your little baby swan. Hold it here. Now, hands are going to come off of the floor. If this is hard enough for your upper back muscles, you're going to stay here. Or you can add on with me. Here we go. Reach the arms out to the side. Bring them back in. And reach. And back in. Good. 6. Breathe. 5. 4. Long spine. Pubic bone is heavy. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Head comes down. Press back into child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Feel your back lengthen. Last big breath. All right, make your way up to sitting. You made it. Thanks so much for joining me today.